YouTube. It is Wednesday, May the 11th, 2022, about 9:36 or 7 in the morning. And I just want to do a video of a spring park in Tuscumbia, Alabama. Is where we're at. You see that nice little tank over there behind the sign.
Morning.
Hey, how you doing? And there's you a picture of that, a video I should say. We're going to discover this park. I won't show you all of it now, but I want to show it to you in parts and pieces as we go along. So let's go start that. For our first stop, you see this little railroad track. On the weekends, there's a little train that goes through this park, and it costs I can't remember the prices now. I think it's $4 or $5 to ride through here. And it goes all around this park. I'll show you parts and pieces as we go along. But the next thing to pay attention to is this right here. There's a couple little falls there. There's a bottle down there bobbing about. And it comes a little bit from this pond here, which I'll show you later a lot more in detail. So that's the first stop. And we're going to head over this bridge here that you can see. This bridge. And then we're going to head out to the right side of the park over through there. You do see they've got a little splash pad over there, but we were here this past weekend and it wasn't on, so maybe they don't turn it on in June. Anyway, let's keep going. All right, so I come up here on the right hand side. You see they've got that really nice picnic pavilion there, and then over here on the left of me we have Big House Barbecue Pit. But as you drive up there on the road right there, it'd be on your right coming into the park. Anyway, we're going to head down this way, and I'll just show you a couple of things. You can see there's a big bridge up here. And that actually is a little covered bridge that they built. The train that I talked about a minute ago actually goes through that right there. So let's keep going. Show you a couple of these nice gigantic trees here. And let's go look at some more. Okay, so after we cross the bridge right there that you can see, got this nice field of little yellow tiny flowers. I'll show you some of these up close and personal. And when you come across that bridge, you really smell these things. It's a smell, I'm not sure what the smell is, but it's, well, to me at least, it's really, really good. But here, I'll get you a close-up as best I can. Some of these flowers. And you see just the whole field through there. Makes it very pretty, adding that yellow. And then you see the nice trees back here. Look at this gigantic one over here from me. All right, now I'm going to show you one other thing on this section of the park. Now I will tell you real quickly. If you come through here walking, this actually just goes down to a street down there. There's a house down through there if you can see it. And there's actually a driveway there. So this just goes right down to the end where you can see right about there is the end of this. And you just turn around and come back if you don't want to walk on a public street. But anyway, let me go over here and show you one more thing, and then we'll go on to the rest of the park. All right, so over here to the left of where I was, you got this other nice field of these little yellow flowers here. But the thing to point out is right there, that big building right there. That I'm not sure what that is. It's a very old building, it looks like. A lot of rust and stuff on it, but I just think it's nice for this setting. Listen to the birds. Hopefully they're coming through. And then you see right here I got in the shade a lot of these little yellow flowers. So just a nice little country setting here. Let's go on and investigate the rest of this park, which has got a lot of neat things. Can you remember I showed you that little iron bridge right there, or steel bridge, whichever it is. I want to show you this one. Yep, they've got a little suspension bridge here. Somebody's put a bag there, which is goofy, but you know, you see the cables of it. And we're going to walk across this to go back into the park again, and you should be able to hear that kind of crunchy. Okay, let me stop here and just looking this way. You see the bridge and the water, got nice reflections. As I turn around, you see the water flowing on through here. A lot of greenery and things there. There's a tiny little waterfall over in there. It's not big, but you should be able to hear it. I'll be quiet for a couple of seconds. Hopefully you heard that. And then of course you see the little rock face right there too. So that's pretty nice. So continuing on the bridge, see there's 3 boards missing, one there, one right there, and one right here at the very end. Then we come off of that, and I just want to show you this. This is the railroad track, as I pointed out to you before. And you can see it comes from that direction, and it rolls right on through, right through that covered bridge right there that I told you about. So I wanted to show you that. Now let's continue on and see more stuff. Alright, so this is Spring Park Station. This is actually where the train that I've been showing you originates from. So it takes off out of here and takes off and goes that way like I showed you. But a couple things to pay attention to is to ride that train and that carousel. That, oh, it's not bad. I'm not doing nothing. This is where you buy your tickets at. You never know. Let's see, train $5, carousel $3, the roller coaster's gone, and combo tickets, well, it says 7 actually right there. So there we go. Saturday 11 to 7, Sunday 11 to 7, or 1 to 7 actually. So there you go. So you buy your tickets there, and then the carousel. I'm not going to bother you.
It's okay. He's one of the good guys.
Pretty cool little carousel. 150-pound limit. Armbands required to ride. So you can see that's a wild-looking horse right there, ain't it? And that's it. All right. So we're going to go on over through here now and investigate some other stuff. All right. Now we come across the street, and you see we got another nice picnic shelter right here. So it's got quite a few of them. And here's a little playground. We've got any little kids. You can see you've got nice trees in here, very shaded. Swings over there. No climbing thing here. Another little picnic shelter right there in front of us. And more of the slides and stuff. So it's got quite a few slides for various size kids. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, here in front of us, got a nice sized tree. But the big thing to notice is this great big building here. And that squirrel running right there. But look at this thing. This is a 2-story huge. This is a picnic shelter on the bottom, and we actually went up on the top, and I'll take you up there. There's nothing up there, it's just wide open, but you'll see that in some seconds from now. You can see inside, got quite a number of picnic tables and things here. Look at this gigantic fireplace. Now just to show you how big this thing is. Now look, I'm standing up on this brick, okay? And hopefully, here, let me do this. That should have everything here, I hope. And you can see just how tall this thing is. If I stand on the ground, hopefully that's getting me. So pretty crazy, huh? If nothing else, there, that should get me. Hopefully there you can see everything. All right, let's head upstairs, take a look there. And here you go. A lot of chalk drawings up here. Kids have done apparently over the weekend. These weren't up here on Sunday, I can tell you that. But you can see here we have another fireplace. That's not near as big as the one downstairs. Just to show you, here I'll stand right next to it. And hopefully that's getting me in it. We'll go like that, hopefully. But you can see it's pretty good size here. So as we look out, here's one amazing thing that you can see from this angle. Look at this tree in front of us. Look at all this. I mean, each one of those limbs are so big. Those could be standalone trees. There could be literally, man, 6, 7 trees out of that one tree. That's how big that thing is. And look at how it goes up here and branches out. That's part of the pond down there that we'll look at in a little bit more detail in a few minutes. But out there is the parking lot, and I'm parked out there. Way out through there is the field of yellow flowers where I started, and the bridges. Hopefully you can see that. And then over there is where the carousel and where the train starts at. So just to show you back, there's the playground I just showed you a minute ago, and more trees. It's a very nice park, yet we're not done. Let's keep going for the best. All right, so here is the little pond I've been telling you about. And over there is a little fountain. Let's watch it go into action here as it'll come up more and more. Okay, now you see the little ones pop up there. And they're rising up. And they're going back down. Okay, the middle one's going up. Here we come. Well, the big one's going down. There they go. Okay, so that's the fountain. And up there that says Tuscumbia, birthplace of Helen Keller, on that tower there, and then you see some trees over there. Anyway, we're gonna head over this way and show you some other things. You see right there it says Clonch Coffee, or Cafe, Clonch Cafe. And that is that building right there. So we're going to be heading up this way, and if you'll stick with me for just a couple more minutes in this video, you are going to see what makes this park not only special but very extra special. Alright, so I'm going to walk through the shade here, and I'll show you another thing or two before we get to the finale. Okay, down here about at the end of this pond, got this nice shady area here. You see they got a couple picnic tables, and they got these little knees here. See a few more over here by these trash cans. And there's a squirrel that just ran out of but there was a little fountain I was just showing you. Alright, so let me go on and show you one other thing, and then we'll get to the pièce de résistance. Okay, now you see this? It says Sacred Tears. I'm going to put this out here, and you pause this and read. And then you pause and you read some more. And you pause and you read that finale part of it there, okay? So that's one that's here, and this here will teach you about the Trail of Tears and things, which if you watch my videos from last summer, I did a lot on the Trails of Tears out in the Missouri area. But anyway, here's another one that says Sacred Tears, and you can pause and read this one. This is a different one. This will tell you about the making of this thing. Pause and read that. And then finally pause and read that. Alright, so what is here? Well, take a look. And as this told you, this is an 8-foot statue. And up here, in her right eye, there's a tear coming down. You see the baby in her arm right there. She's got a little cross there and a grave where her husband died. And so, you know, she's lost and doesn't know what to do. Look at these big gigantic rocks here. Those are huge, okay? Now, let me take and show you the pièce de résistance. Hang on just a moment. Right here. This is the waterfall that makes this park, and the water that comes out of this thing is very cold. Comes from the Tennessee River. This is man-made, but it looks awesomely natural, doesn't it? Let me take you over here, get you a little bit out of sun. There we go. And now show you. Now let's listen to this for a minute. For 10 seconds, but don't that sound cool? Anyway, you can see it running down through here. And then it runs on down this way, okay? Now, let me show you two other vantage points of this thing. Okay, so this is the lower falls, if you will. If you look up there, you'll see the main falls. The Indian Girls right over there. And then we got all of this. There, now that's nice and bright. How's that sound? That's good and loud, ain't it? It feels good down here, I can tell you this, with the coolness of the water. But here, you can see the whole fall from my angle over here. Now, I got one last one to show you, and you see we got steps goes down right to the edge of the water right there. We're going to go over there, and I'll show it from that point of view. Let's go finish this up. Okay, now, you can pause this and read this sign. This is called Waterfalls, which is what these are called. But here, I'll just show you up close. That says 80 feet wide and 48 feet tall, 1,780 tons of Colbert County sandstone. The largest stone weighs 77,000 pounds. It took 120 days to construct this. So I'll pause it again there if you want to read it. Anyway, let me show you right across from us, right down there is that tank. That's where we started at for this park. Now look at the fountain there. Now the fountain's looking really good from here now. And it just went down, so you got to see that at its highest point. But anyways, we come down these stairs, and you can see that these steps lead right to the little edge of the water. And hopefully you can see some of these rocks and the greenery, and not much really mucky there. But anyway, the story of the show that we're here for is again these little lower falls, and then of course the upper falls there. So that's the whole thing combined. And let's take 5 or 10 seconds and listen to this, okay? Is that not nice? I think it's nice. And you see again all the great big trees around here. This is truly a beautiful park, beautiful setting. And this waterfall is just the pièce de résistance, and really good. And it definitely draws a lot of people on weekends. Now this does get really busy, so if you can come here through the week, and that's, you know, we're here on a Wednesday, so it's not bad at all today. In fact, it's really good. But anyway, I will close up this video. So hopefully you liked it. If you do, share it, comment, subscribe, you know, blah blah all the other stuff. And you know, I will see what else I can bring you from the Florence, Tuscumbia, Muscle Shoals area. And until then, you take care of yourself and be good, and I will see you on the next video.